What's going on, Server Squad? Today we're going to be playing a little bit of Watch Dogs Legion and kind of showing you a little bit of the opening scenes and a little bit of the gameplay within it. Let's get a little bit hands-on and let's see what it's like, shall we? That's coming up next.
Pew, 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 pew. Whee.
Welcome back, you guys and girls. So here we are at the new game. And what we're going to do is we're going to basically set it to normal difficulty, as I'm not really that adept at these type of games most times, to be honest. No point lying about it. But we are going to put the permadeath on just for the sake that I think that could make it a slightly more fun game. Now, what I wanted to do was to be fresh off the bat and not have a clue what to do on this and kind of show you how it would be from a beginner's perspective. I have, however, played about 20 minutes of this because I've already done this first opening tutorial mission, and for some reason the recording did not record any audio. So it wasn't the best, so I'm going to go back and do it again. But I am by no means a pro, and I would say I'm on the beginner side of these type of games. I only played the first one for a little while, so let's see how it goes.
Much later.
Oof, so that took a little while.
Ah, London. What a town. History around every corner and a tourist photographing it. Pubs serving up a pint and a smile. All that music, theatre and art. And multiculturalism. And the world's oldest underground, the Tube. The class of cities, really. Top shelf stuff. Only took 12,000 years to build it up, and one night to tear it all down.
Very much sci-fi this. Feels like it's kind of in the same nowadays setting, but a little bit more technologically advanced. And this is pretty much your protagonist of the game. You're pretty much going to be using this guy, well, pretty much throughout the entirety of the game. So you better kind of cherish him and grow to love him, as you'll be building him up a lot and using him quite a long time.
Perimeter security's down, but plenty of your flying friends about.
Fucking hell.
Dalton, no time to waste.
Yes, ma'am. I'm in. Any idea what we're up against, Bagley?
If you haven't brushed off, I might. Ever consider leaving these security threats to the authorities?
That's rich, Bagley. The government would sooner arrest us for trying to help than actually do something useful.
We'll have to sort this one on our own.
Carefully, Dalton.
Bagley, are you detecting a little worry in Sabine's voice?
Brilliant. Asking the computer about feelings. This explains so much.
Shut it, you two, and get to work.
There she is.
You've always got to have a quirky AI. It's got to be done. Now, like I said, I have done this little bit before, but I was not the best at it. Stealth games are definitely not my forte. Pretty much everything revolves around
Heavily encrypted. No identifying information.
kind of holding LB and distracting people as such.
Do us a favor and keep it quiet, Dalton.
If they don't
But yeah,
shoot
I didn't do
me,
too
I
well
won't
on the
shoot
first
back.
playthrough.
How's
I'm
that?
more about making my character as strong as possible and just annihilating everything through probably less skill, shall we say, and more overpowerness. I couldn't work out if there was supposed to be some kind of a button where you could see through walls or stuff, like a X-ray vision type of thing. I felt like it was supposed to have it, but I couldn't actually see it. With things like that, I'm kind of hoping it knocks them out permanently. But again, I don't really know. Is that everyone? No.
They've got loads of dead set gear down here. Now, why do you suppose that is?
What? How did they get their hands on it?
I don't know. But someone wants to make it look like DedSec was here.
Shit. You need to proceed with extreme caution, Dalton.
Yeah, quite a bit of swearing in this game as well.
Anyway.
Nothing
So
identifying.
probably
I
not
suspect that's
not
by
the best for
design.
the youngest of audience, shall we say. I think it's a 15 if I remember correctly. But yeah, definitely kind of akin a little bit to Assassin's Creed, shall we say, but a lot more technologically advanced. And like I said, there's a good chance that I'm going to screw this up because I'm definitely not the best
Jesus,
at
those
stealth
canisters.
games.
Bagley, is that...
RDX nitrogen. Enough to level Parliament.
Can you locate a detonator, Bagley?
Not exactly, but there's a device streaming a fuckload of encrypted data from the floor above you.
Yeah, that fits the bill. On my way.
Right, so with these ones you can pretty much do attract him over and then nuke him, which is quite cool. I actually really like that. Uh-oh. Gone too far, gone too far. Not really sure what this does. Don't think I did that first time.
Bagley, is that not the detonator?
No, but it's a transmitter sending a signal to a device on the floor above us. Safe to assume that would be the detonator we're looking for.
Oh god. It's all gone horribly wrong.
Right, let's spread out and look.
Run!
They've staged DedSec propaganda all around the bombs.
Like I said,
Pricks are gonna
not
blow
the
up Parliament
stealthiest.
and hang it on us.
Not if you get to that detonator first.
I'm hoping they reset. Fingers crossed. Have some. I feel a lot more competent when you get a gun. Really do.
Right in the House of Commons. Whoever these men in black are, they've got brass bollocks to set up in the centre of government.
Yeah, I was told the graphics wasn't very good, but I think, if I remember correctly, I think they've got ray tracing for the next gen one, so it should be really good on the next console. But it doesn't look too bad.
And it's definitely live. Bagley, I'm gonna need some help with this.
Yes, you are, but sadly I'm locked out.
Fuck. Well, we don't have a chance without Bagley.
Wait, I might know a workaround. We trained in manual overrides at MI5.
You're full of surprises. Be quick about it.
All right, Bagley, do your
Yeah, I
thing.
just got a feeling everything's going to work out completely fine for this fella.
Nope. And the bombs have just halves. Well, that may complicate matters.
Fuck's sake.
Can you defuse them or not?
Of course I can, but I might also trip another failsafe and vaporize you, so fair warning.
Expect this to draw some attention your way, Dalton.
Oh, I'm counting on it.
I like that. You're about to blow up, but you've got incoming as
Dalton,
well.
we've got some heat here at HQ.
How long's this gonna take, Bagley?
Depends how often you interrupt me with questions.
All right, everyone. Faces on, guns out. It's about to get real.
Fuck.
They're on me. I'll try and hold them off.
Stay sharp. Search the area. Third the arms up in here. Shots fired! Stand
Bagley, update.
Let's just say I'm both impressed and annoyed by how sophisticated this anti-tamper security is. Still working.
Bagley, tell me you're close.
I'm through security, now wading through terabytes of decoy code looking for the detonation sequence.
Taking fire!
Suspect is armed.
Fuck! Not again!
Yeah, you kind of have to get used to the shooting in this. It's got a bit of auto aim assist to it, so it reminds me a little bit of Red Dead as such. Kind of double tapping seems to be the way forward as it brings it straight up to the head.
Not good.
The first time I did this, I missed nearly every shot because you expect to kind of manually aim it yourself. You're not really supposed to in this by the looks of it. You kind of lock onto the body a little bit and then it brings it up with the second shot, with the pistol at least.
Problem, Dalton. I need your physical appendages now.
I'd imagine if you really wanted to, you just lock on, then move up a little bit and then go straight for the headshot with some of the better weapons probably.
There are 3 slots on the left. One of them is the receiver. You need to pull the controller wire.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No, I'm fucking not. Pull the wire.
If this gets me blown up,
Goodbye.
Bombs defused.
Hehe.
See? That wasn't so bad,
Fake
was
James Bond saved the day.
Bagley, you bastard. You nearly gave me a bloody heart attack then. Whoa. What the fuck am I looking at?
Oh, maybe not.
It appears Parliament is not the only target. More bombs are going live as we speak.
On screen, Bagley.
Now we need to get the word out. Those sites need to be evacuated.
They're spread out all over London. There isn't any time.
Yeah, when a map starts glowing red with all different locations, that's when you know something's kind of hit the
Picked up a
fan.
transmitter on the roof that is sending out a signal to the other bomb sites. If you can reach it,
I can shut it all down.
Oh, things ain't going too well for them either.
Sabine!
fuck.
There's your love interest.
Go! The roof!
Run, Dalton.
Sabine, what's going on?
We're being raided. It's a bloodbath. Her protocol is to wipe everything, including Bagley.
I need him for the transmitter.
I know, but if they get him, they get everything. Names, ops, locations.
So pretty much in this game, LB is definitely your friend.
Okay,
Press
I'll do it
R
the
to scan
old-fashioned
the
way.
area.
Wipe him.
Yes, wipe me.
Ah,
it,
so there
Sabine,
is a
and get the
scan.
hell
I
out of
did
there.
not notice this the first time.
Okay, Bagley's down. You're on your own.
Here you go. Right, sweet.
Dalton, if this goes.
It won't.
So the camera's not going
I'll
to
see
help.
you at the rally point. I promise.
Good luck.
I could definitely see you getting some really good tech skills as such later on in this game that can kind of help you out. Wondering exactly what you get. Good. That was definitely not the best shooting. Stuck into cover. Hey, that was a headshot. The bullets, I don't know why, the bullets seem like the velocity's a little bit on the slow side, but that might just be me.
Moving to last known position.
Come on, get up.
Confirm the suspect's last visual contact.
I keep thinking it's X to open the doors and stuff. Right, so we're making it to the roof. Come on, time to save the day.
Where are you? Okay, okay, okay.
40 seconds.
Bingo.
James Bond does it again. Or not.
Well done, Dalton Wolf. I'm impressed.
The fuck are you?
Oh, you still think you're here to save London? I'm afraid that's not going to happen. You're here to help us with some important work.
Important work. Killing thousands of...
Exactly.
Flesh wound.
Save the
Mere
world.
flesh wound. He's going to be fine.
You do know London as a
Mark my
time
words.
before.
He'll be fine.
The plague, the Great Fire, the Blitz. There's not much fun. But destruction is always the cure. And it begins today. 0 day.
That's not looking too good though.
It's time for a hard reset.
Oh my god.
Oh, alright. I might have been wrong. Don't think he's going to be in the sequel.
A series of explosions devastated 3 sites in London. Authorities are asking residents to remain in their homes as the situation continues to develop. We have received no official casualty total, but it is expected.
Mourners gathered for a series of candlelight vigils that brought closure to thousands of families and indeed to an entire city. London is now laser-focused.
Yeah, the city's definitely seen better days by the looks of it.
CEO of private military company Albion received a mandate to secure London. Cass has vowed
Those guys look a bit kitted out, don't they, Albion? Oof.
Albion used cutting-edge artificial intelligence systems and autonomous drones to capture the remaining members of DedSec. A stark warning to would-be insurgents.
Corporations are posting record profits due to increased efficiencies in production and distribution, enabled by the use of technologies initially developed and approved for security purposes.
Overdue cleanup as crime numbers take a dive. Illegal gambling, drug
half
trafficking
cut
and
in half.
prostitution all down following prosecutions of the leaders of 4 of London's 5 largest criminal syndicates. The streets of Camden and Brixton.
As Albion's mandate is extended
I feel like I've seen that person out of EastEnders or something.
life finally begins to return to normal. Curfews and travel restrictions have been lifted in all boroughs, thanks to the...
Definitely looks like London's seen better days in this one.
Rioting in Trafalgar Square have been greatly exaggerated, possibly by foreign meddlers pushing a false narrative through social media. Albion is in complete control of a few...
reprimand the public about the circulation of fake news, conspiracy theories persisting in dark corners of the internet that terrorist group DedSec were framed for the bombings have been roundly rejected. Our own reporters could not find a single Londoner willing to expound those theories on camera. The facts simply don't support any other story.
I need to assemble a team, but I can't reboot DedSec alone. Let me break into London CTOS and available.
Ooh, this is different.
I'm Claire Waters, and we've been discussing the hacktivist, now alleged terrorist
Maybe
group,
it's a profile.
DedSec, on this week's Buccaneer Radio. I have Colin calling in. Colin, what's your take?
Now, I've been saying from the start we should have rounded up dead
Oh, I like
and
that.
thrown them in jail.
That's cool.
Now, I'll say they should all be lined up and shot.
You don't find it awfully convenient that they've been fingered as the attackers, but we've seen no proof?
That is cool.
Look at Tone! Look at our city! What more proof do you need?
Well, Colin, I'd say you have to
That's
look
what
at the
we're doing
history
here.
of non-violent action.
Ah, so these kind of get very similar to your actual characters and such. They can hack and everything. That's quite cool.
I smell a scapegoat.
Obviously, they get a bit more mobility and stuff.
Emily calling in. Emily, what's your take?
You're absolutely right, Claire. The government's just framing DedSec
Do I
because
go
they
down
want to
there?
make it seem like they have this under
No.
control. They probably
Ah,
have
not there.
no clue who was behind the bombings. But that doesn't look good on the news, does it? DedSec's been a thorn in their side. Who better to pin it on?
Angie, I have you make
Sometimes in these games, you kind of run around like a headless chicken. This seems quite quite nice.
harbored such a dangerous element for years. Terrorists in our own backyard. Do you find DedSec more frightening than the different gangs in London, like Clan Kelly? Clan Kelly might set your shop on fire and maybe they'd kill you, but even they wouldn't try to blow up all of Parliament.
Not really entirely sure what I'm doing here though.
Crypto King.
Data clusters.
Do you feel
I'm hacking
safer
something.
using a pseudonym?
Everyone should. Why make it easier for them to track you? And now we've seen what they're capable of and how far they're willing to go.
Hold on. Do you mean the government? Are you suggesting the government was responsible for the bombings?
Oh, trust me, Claire. They didn't do it alone. They're all in on it. The government, Albion, Sirs, Bloom.
Let's have a little look at a distance, shall we?
And all the way up to Downing Street. They want to keep us scared. Harness us with mind
That looks
control.
cool.
Suck every last ounce of usefulness out of us. And even in death they'll set off our bodies.
And what do you suggest we do, Crypto King?
Go underground. Deep enough, no electric signal can get you.
Bloom.
Shit. Situation is worse than I thought. But there's a candidate. Looks like you're DedSec's best hope.
Oh, who we got? Who we got? Now I'm not sure about these. I wonder if they're all random. I think they are. I think these are. He looks cool. Short hack cooldowns. Video game designer. Drone summon. Right, that's looking cool so far. So it takes less damage. Hobo. Clothing discount? Do we really want anything like that this early? Short team arrest time. Tough drunk. I like that. He's looking like the one so far. Drone summon. Don't entirely know what that does though. Does it shoot? Does it just go around corners? Ooh, she gets an SMG. Motorbike. Oof. That one's cool. Personal sports vehicle. Extra faction damage. Fast downloads. She doesn't look like a spy. I'm not gonna lie, she doesn't look like a spy. She looks like someone you see who's been in the pub a little bit too long. Oh, his special power is he gets a wrench. Or a special ability, so he gets a wrench. And she, right, no, they're gone. No, I'm thinking him. What are we thinking? I have no idea what it does. Oh, I don't know, an SMG would be good though. He looks cool. We'll go with him. And fingers crossed he won't die in the first 10 seconds. Got an achievement for that as well. Quality. I haven't even done anything. Right, so there you go. If you're after the achievements in this game, try and find the game designer. If start it until you've got one, and then you get an achievement. I have no idea how many achievements are in this for like picking people up, because apparently, I don't know how true this is, so don't hold me to it, but apparently there's 9 million different kind of characters that you can get. I'm guessing it's through substats and variables and such, but that's still a hell of a lot of characters. Ooh, we'll have that.
Glad to see you're alive. If you're still committed to the cause, DedSec needs you. I'll send you the coordinates to our last safe
Enter.
house. Meet me there.
Must remember to actually follow where we're supposed to go, rather than just going on to incoming traffic as such. I wonder if there's any shortcuts though. Yeah, so I tried to take a little shortcut, and oh yeah, it's not going well. We'll be back. Right, so this is more like it. It's looking like it's one of these. Pretty much do not deviate from the path, just go where you're supposed to, otherwise you might do what I did and look like an absolute idiot. So how do I get out? Ah, Y to get out. Right. This one? Oh, maybe it's not this one. Oh, okay. Right, so you just walk straight through doors. Cool.
I downloaded a patch to your optics so you can access our security system. It's set up so that I can't just let someone who isn't DedSec in. You'll have to do the manual override.
Oh shit! I've been caught up in some spy movie. This is mental.
And how do I do that? Ah. Use LB to rotate nodes, completing the puzzle. Puzzle? Guessing we start here. Aha. Aha. Let's get your job done, right? Nice and easy.
See you downstairs later then.
Gotta like the aesthetics in this.
You got this, blood. Stay cool. You're hard.
Have you got this, blood? Power up the safe house.
Anyone here? Better turn on the juice.
Right, so it looks like this is pretty much, I'm guessing, the end or kind of end of the startup mission. Ooh, that's cool.
No DedSec registration detected. Identify yourself, or I'll seal the exits, hack your optic, and read you every drunken email you ever wrote until you starve.
Bro, it's cool. You know Sabine? She's my mate.
Sabine's alive? Well, that's one piece of good news. I'm Bagley, DedSec's definitely not stolen, highly advanced AI assistant, and it seems I've been out of commission for a few months. Anyway, why don't you go connect me to the DedSec network so I can become more powerful than you could possibly imagine? I mean, catch up on what I missed.
What we got to do now? Right, so let's head up there.
Ah, that's it. I'm reconnected to the network, downloading our database, news archives, and oh no. Terrorist group DedSec responsible for deadly bombings in London. Dalton Wolf dead? I leave you people alone for a second and you immediately cock it all up.
So, Bagley Bags, if DedSec didn't bomb the city, then who did?
There's a gap in my memory after Dalton, well, let's be honest, after I disarmed the bomb at Parliament. I'm missing information about what happened after I was taken offline. But from what I can infer, an unknown hacker group identified only as Zero Day was involved. I believe this Zero Day staged the attacks and framed DedSec for their dirty work. Come to my terminal. Sabine is requesting a video call.
Right, guys and girls, I'm sure I've definitely played this a little bit longer than I should have, so I'm going to leave it there, but it's definitely interesting. I don't know how good I'll be at this, as like I said, my forte is definitely not usually stealth stuff, but I will give it a whirl. And what I'll try and do is, if you're into this type of game, I'll try and bring out whatever I can find on it to give you, say, money and hints, tips, guides, things like that, because I'm going to be playing it anyway, so I'll try and chuck that out as soon as I can, as well as hopefully some other fun gameplay. But as always, guys and girls, I hope you've enjoyed. If you have, then hit that like button and leave a comment if you've got one for me, like if you've played more of this than I have and what you think of it. As always, take care. I'll see you on the next day.